In today's episode of Bash Breakdown, we are going to be talking about buffers. Now, what is a buffer, some may ask? A buffer is an aqueous solution made from a weak acid and its conjugate base. It has the capacity to resist any or large pH change when a small amount of strong acid or base is added to it. Some common examples of buffers can include aluminum chloride and ammonium acetic acid and sodium acetate. What is the purpose of a buffer solution? A buffer is a mixture of molecules that release or bind to H ions in order to maintain a relatively stable pH. Note that the function of a buffer is not to keep a solution natural. Its main function is to minimize the change in pH when base or acid is added to a solution. Buffer can vary based off of their acid and conjugate base, but they all have the same purpose. Now you may be asking, how are buffers made and how many types of buffer are out there? Buffers are used when there is a small amount of acid or base added into the solution. There are two types of buffer solution. The first type is an acidic buffer, which is a solution of a weak acid and the salt of its conjugate base that has a pH smaller than 7. For example, ethanolic acid and sodium ethanonate, acetic acid and sodium acetate. The second type is a basic buffer, which is a solution of a weak base and the salt of its conjugate acid that has a pH greater than 7. For example, ammonium acetate is very common. How do buffers relate to our life then? Buffers give us lots of health in many ways. It is used in the body to regulate the pH in order for processes to work properly. Most enzymes work best at particle pH values.